The last paragraph of your Task 2 essay will be a conclusion. A conclusion is your chance to quickly restate the main idea from your essay and to point to the main reasons you had for supporting that main idea in your body paragraphs. Conclusions should not take you a long time to write. They should be pretty quick, and if you know how to do them, you can write them quickly on your IELTS exam. Let's take a look at how to write conclusions. So if you remember, our sample question that we're answering in our example essay is, print media, including magazines and newspapers, will soon completely be replaced by internet news sources. To what extent do we agree or disagree? We have said that we disagree that print media will not be completely replaced by internet sources, and that's the focus of our essay. So we've written our introduction and body paragraphs. Now, how do we finish the essay? A conclusion needs a couple of things. First of all, you need a restatement of the main idea. This can happen in the first or second sentence, but in some way you need to restate your main point from the thesis statement in your introduction. You definitely should not copy your thesis statement exactly as it is in your introduction, in your conclusion. That will definitely result in a lower score. You need to restate the main idea, to paraphrase, like you have to do on many parts of the IELTS exam. You also should, in some way, refer to the reasons, the main ideas that you had for each body paragraph. You can, but you don't need to list them very directly. You can just refer to them. And when we look at our sample conclusion, I'll give you an example of that. Finally, it's good to end a conclusion with some real-world result of what you've written. You can make some kind of statement that gives your reader something to think about. You could make a prediction, you could make a recommendation, you could mention something about how the information connects to your life in some way. Just try to make some final statement that really wraps up the essay and gives your reader something extra to think about. Okay, so let's look at how that works in our sample conclusion. Remember, our goals are to restate the thesis, the main idea of the essay, and to refer to the main ideas of our body paragraphs. You remember our main ideas were that we believe print media will not go completely away because people still find it useful, and because people will still get some enjoyment from reading physical newspapers and magazines. Okay, those were our main ideas. Let's look at how it works. All right, our first sentence of our conclusion. As long as people want print media, news companies will continue to sell it. Here, this first idea refers to the main ideas of our paragraphs. People want print media because they enjoy it and they need it, right? Maybe they're on a subway where there's no internet connection. All right, so they want it for that reason. We referred to our main ideas very loosely, not directly here, but still a reference to the main ideas from the body paragraphs. All right, now we give a restatement of our main idea from the introduction. Although new technology might grow and physical copies might become less popular, we should not expect them to disappear. All right, that is our thesis statement, and we've said it in a new way. And here's my final statement, offering something extra, some extra connection of the essay to the real world. Okay, and as a newspaper reader, I personally take comfort in that. Okay, so here is making this topic personal and connecting the subject matter to, in this case, to my life. This is an example of a conclusion where we've restated the main ideas from the whole essay. Notice how it's short, it's just a few sentences long, and it doesn't need to go into specifics or details. You are just restating the main ideas from your whole essay.